Please, let's ensure that we pass this particular message to all parents currently have children with special need and also intending parents so that they can prepare for any form of eventualities that may surround them or happen to their child. Now, there's something that is very common and somehow peculiar to children with cerebral palsy. The common denominator is often jaundice. Especially for the male child or male children. It is often severe in them. Now, from my own experience for the past 9 years, I have discovered that some of these children that break down with jaundice, and then somehow it leads to all form of critical conditions that led to cerebral palsy for them, suffer a particular deficiency in their blood system that is called G6PD. G6PD. This G6PD is called Glucose-6-Phosphate Dehydrogenase. This G6PD is in the blood. It's part of their blood system. So it plays a critical role for the proper functioning of the red blood cell. A deficient of G6PD can lead to a condition known as G6PD deficiency. This deficiency can cause the red blood cells to break down prematurely, a process known as hemolysis, and it can lead to episode of hemolytic anemia, especially in response to certain condition and food. So what does this mean? Is that what is supposed to be transporting the oxygen in their body, which is the red blood cell, is either not being well built by itself, or when built, they don't live long, they are weak. And of course, we know that shortage of oxygen in the blood has its own disadvantage, especially to the brain. It affects the brain. So what are we trying to say here? A lot of people are not even aware about this G6PD thing. And it's a very huge factor because it comes with its own, what will I call it, baggages of issues, which they are not quick to presenting themselves in these children's life until it is very, very late. For example, do you know that any child that is deficient with this G6PD cannot take certain drugs? Take, for instance, my child cannot take paracetamol. Anything that has sulfur, he cannot take it. Can you see what I'm saying now? Meanwhile, if this test had not been conducted or run, or we are not aware, and we are not preventing every form of possible crisis due to this G6PD deficiency, that means we'll be adding more to that child's crisis. So this G6PD is primarily caused by mutation in the system, in the gene, which is located on the X chromosome. So it is present on the X chromosome. That means that this